In this video, we're looking at a nice academic resource that recently came out from Holman Publishers. It's the Greek English Interlinear New Testament based on the Nestle-Aland 28th edition of the Greek. And this is the Christian Standard Bible translation, English translation with the Greek. It comes in this hardcover book. It is very much like a textbook kind of a style. So well made and nice to have on your shelf, available for study purposes. The back gives you information about this volume, and it retails for $59.99. As I said, it is an academic resource, so the price kind of reflects that. But what you have here is very, very useful for someone who's studying Greek or someone who wants to have the original language information as they're studying the Bible, studying maybe for sermon or academic purposes. When you get inside here, it has the title page, a little bit more extensive title page, and then you have the copyright information. So the CSB text is the 2020 text, and it does say it was printed in China 2022, so it's a fairly recent printing as I'm recording this. Here's the table of contents. Then you have a preface to the Greek English Interlinear CSB New Testament. You have the Greek parsing abbreviations. You also have a short introduction to the Christian Standard Bible. And the title page for the New Testament, which that's all this is. It's just the New Testament. And this shows you the formatting, which is, I think, pretty typical for an interlinear Bible. So you have the Greek title of the Bible, English, and you do have the lines with verse format. Now, it's not verse by verse, but the verses are there. It's actually paragraph format. And on the side, you have the English translation. That's the Christian Standard Bible translation. But with the Greek here, this is in the original word order, but underneath you have the English gloss terminology. So that's basically just like the general translation for each of these words. And something I often say is that you can't go directly from one language to another. There's always going to be some differences because words don't match one for one from one language to another. But this kind of helps you to, see what the Greek is, see kind of a basic English translation of it, and then on the side you can read the fully laid out English translation here. On the bottom outside corner, you do have some footnotes, especially manuscript footnotes. And then on the bottom here, you also have footnotes that have to do with parts of speech, parsing out those different parts of speech. So again, you see here some manuscript footnotes and parts of speech. A lot of footnotes here. So as you go through here, it is the Greek, but it is laid out in a very organized, nice fashion. It also does have a ribbon marker. And it looks like it's kind of a gold color, not maybe a rose gold, or maybe even an orange hue to it. I'll just let you look at it on camera and decide what color that is. Maybe even like a peach color a little bit. Angle cut, double-sided. And then when you get to the back of the volume, you have the Greek charts here. Charts for beginning Greek grammar and syntax, it says. I like this. Scan the QR code to discover more about helpful resources for learning and reading the Greek New Testament. So this is very much something designed for people who are learning, getting into understanding the biblical Greek, but certainly a good volume for anyone, really, who wants to study the Greek and have that at their disposal. So here are the Greek charts. I like the way that those are laid out. Very pleasant to look at and use. And one other thing I will mention about this is that it comes with a little device here, a very simple device that is branded with the CSB logo. Sorry if that's not focusing very well, but it's plastic, shiny, and it has these little slits here. And so you can overlay that over the text. Actually, I'll put it this way here. You can overlay that over the text, and that allows you just to read the Greek by itself without the English. And then if you need to look at the English gloss, you can do that very easily, slide that up. But if you are learning the Greek and you want practice, this is a great tool for helping you. So you can just read, focus on the Greek, but when you need a little help, you can pull that up to see what the word is in English. So that's not something I've seen with other interlinears. I don't know how common this is, but I think that was a great idea. You can use it for the different pages. Really cool. So great for students, great for people that are in pastoral ministry, any kind of teaching ministry with the Bible, or just someone who really wants to study the Bible in the original language and just likes to dig in deep in that manner. This is a great academic tool. The Greek English Interlinear New Testament, again based on the Nestle Aland 28th edition and in the Christian Standard Bible English translation with the Greek text. If you have any questions or comments about this resource, please feel free to leave that in the comment section below. But thank you so much for taking the time to look at this with me from a fresh perspective.